Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for the rest of the year. So this covers July until New Year's of 2020. I pulled one card for each month, and then I pulled two clarifiers for each of the months. And I could tell you that December is going to be absolutely fabulous, but let's take it in order. So the first thing we got was the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory and success. Usually it's something in the public sector, so it could be that you're being recognized in some way. It could be with your job or in your community somehow. If you're in a church, it could be in that. Just some place where you're in the public eye. And it could be something that you've either been striving for, or it could be something totally unexpected. The clarifier that we got for this was the Knight of Swords, and this is somebody who's bringing in some sort of truth and clarity on this topic. So it could be that somebody has nominated you for this, or that you're receiving these accolades with somebody's help. That was also clarified by the Six of Swords, and this is a card that basically talks about moving from kind of chaotic waters to calm and peaceful waters. So if you've been in a situation recently that has been not as smooth and peaceful as you would like it to be, I feel like July is going to be a really good month for you. Not just with the victory card, but just also with the peace that is coming into your life by way of this messenger of truth and clarity. Now for August, there's a little bit of a disappointment happening here. This is the card of either sadness, grief, mourning, and this person is focusing on the 3 cups that have been spilled and not the 2 cups that are still full behind them. And in this particular card, you could see that there's somebody who is basically drowning in the river or creek behind them. But they're so caught up, I guess, in their own feelings, or they're so focused on themselves that they can't see that there are people outside of them who need help. So August may be a month where you're very focused on yourself, but in more of a negative way. And when I clarified this, I got the Knight of Wands. This to me indicates somebody who is, if it's in a romantic setting, it's like a player. They're the type of person who's either hot and cold, or they're in and out, or they're just coming around for a booty call, something like that. And it's got you really in your feels, I guess is the proper term, with the Queen of Cups, because between the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups, I just see you feeling really down and blue in August. So just be aware of whoever this person is or could potentially be in your life. That would be somebody who's, really passionate but not reliable at all, because they might end up hurting you. September finds you taking a break. This could be a break from this relationship, or if they've broken your heart, you just need a period of rest to kind of recuperate and heal from it. I see you also with the Hanged Man, it's also another card of taking a time out. You're kind of like in a state of limbo or suspension. You're kind of looking for enlightenment or to see things from a different angle. And I think that this is going to lead to a transformation for you with the Death card, because death doesn't usually mean literal death. It usually just means that you or the situation that you're in is going to be transformed somehow. So I see September as being a month of pretty much just also still focusing on yourself, but in a more positive way than you were in August. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself or playing victim, I see you really just trying to heal and, improve yourself maybe in a way so that you could be transformed from this situation and from those negative feelings that you had in August. In October, we have the Six of Swords again, and like I said, this is all about moving on to calmer waters. This could be a literal move. It could be just, like I said, a transition from chaos to peace. Or it could also represent travel. But again, we have some knights here. We've got the Knight of Pentacles this time, and then here's the Knight of Wands coming back again. So I don't know if this person from your past is going to be coming back, or if they are, maybe there's also another person, and you're like, I just can't take all this. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is kind of the opposite of the Knight of Wands, where the Knight of Wands is really coming on strong, coming in fast, but also leaving fast and being unreliable. The Knight of Pentacles is more about stability. He's very slow, like ridiculously slow. In this picture, he's not even moving at all. He's just sitting there on his horse. But he's bringing you something. He's bringing you a stable offer of something that might be of interest to you. But either way, I just see whatever is going on in your life in October is going to land you in a calmer, more peaceful place, mentally and maybe as well as physically. So for November, I think that the Knight has finally brought the Pentacle. Here's the Page of Pentacles, trying to give this little gnome the offer. But what the Page of Pentacles, or what the actual Pentacle itself represents, is a stable offer. It could be something like an offer of commitment or taking a relationship to the next level. It could be a physical offer, such as a ring or a house or a car or something like that. It could even be a job. I'm really kind of seeing a love situation unfolding, though. So I think this has something to do with love for sure. What clarified that is the Ace of Wands, and this is all about a new passionate beginning. So it could be, like I said, one of these people from your past coming in November with this stable but passionate offer. And I see you kind of going within to evaluate whether this is what you really want or not with the Hermit. The Hermit's like the soul-searching card, and it's all about going within and finding the deeper truths for yourself, finding what is really motivating you and what your goals and dreams are all about, what the meaning of life is for you. And maybe just in this scenario, you'll be reflecting upon whether you want to accept this Pentacle that is being offered to you in November. Now, December is going to be a fabulous month for you because the card for December was the King of Pentacles. This is a man who kind of has a Midas touch. Everything he touched turns to gold, and he's usually a business owner or really good in business. He could be somebody who is really talented with finances. He makes his money grow. He's a very stable, sometimes even like a sugar daddy can be. But in this scenario, we got the Ten of Cups, which is one of my favorite cards. This is a cup of emotional fulfillment and kind of like the happily ever after card. And you can see there's like a family here. There's the mom and dad and the two kids playing. And we've got the rainbow with the 10 cups. And this is just symbolic of kind of all of your prayers being answered as far as love and just whatever dreams you've had for your life. I think that December is really going to be bringing something great to you. And it's definitely going to be your soulmate, because this is the soulmate card. This is the card of, it can be twin flames, or it could just be, soulmates or divine unions. But with the Ten of Cups, I see this definitely being the person who is meant for you. This is a love that's going to last the rest of your life. So if this King of Pentacles comes your way in December, or if this Page of Pentacles turns into the King of Pentacles, then I see a really happy ending to your year. A really, like, it doesn't get any better than this in love. So if love and romance is one of your goals for 2019, December is totally going to be your month. Overall, I see really the only bump in the road being August. And I think it's something that you're going to be able to overcome pretty easily. And the rest of the year looks pretty fabulous. I mean, there aren't any bad cards. The only one that can really be construed as negative is the Five of Cups. But I think if you focus on those 2 cups, which is the 2 of Cups here, or just keep your eyes on the prize and know that by the end of the year, you're going to get those 2 cups. And don't worry about the 3 that were spilled. I think that you'll be absolutely happy with how the year turns out for you. Thanks for watching.